Hello. I watched a little bit of the last video and I realized that some of the menus were off the screen, so I apologize for that. Hopefully it's not too confusing, and I'll try to stay within the lines now. Alright, so in SPSS there is the data view, which is similar to what you would see in Excel, and there is the variable view. Right? So one of the things we want to do with this, or that I want you to do, is to recode the free and reduced lunch variable. Now, these are percentages, although they don't have the percentage sign. They're just numbers ranging from 0 to 100. And what I want to do is create three groups, as I explained in the last video. So there are a couple different commands we could use for that. One is recode into different variables. That's one we're going to use. We could also recode it into the same, but I like to retain the original raw data. Right? So we're going to recode this, and we're going to recode free and reduced lunch. As in other menus within SPSS, you select the variable, hit the arrow, bring it over where you want. We're going to need to give this a new name, so I'm going to call it free and reduced lunch groups. Alright, I'm purposely making a mistake here. You say variable name contains illegal character. You can't use any spaces, so I'm going to take that out, but I can have the label that will actually show be better, and I'm going to change that. Now, I have to use this button, old and new values, to do the recoding. There's different kind of options here, but since I'm doing a range of values, it becomes a group. I'm going to use the range, and I'm going to say 0 through 33 is my first group. I give the value of it being the first group over here, and now since I've got all these things filled in, it allows me to add. Right? So that's my first one. Got to do it two more. So 34 through 66, make that, it's going to become 2, add it. 67 through 100, and add it. Now when I've actually used this data before, and I've done some of this analysis before, I go into quintiles, but just for speed, doing 3 here. Alright, I've got everything set up, and this OK button is active. If I didn't have everything set up right, it would be grayed out. So if you get that, it means you probably didn't complete the name or something like that. Alright, so I say OK. The output window says that yes, you did it. If I look in the variable view, I had free and reduced lunch here, but now I have free and reduced lunch groups. It doesn't hurt to go to your data view and see if it makes sense to what you expected. So a school with 89% free and reduced lunch is in group 3, 100 group 3, look for something, 63 should be in group 2, very good. Alright, notice I've got the decimal place here. There's quite a bit that you can and should be doing with the variable view. One of the things is setting the decimals to the level that you find useful. Alright, so if I set that at 0, it's going to change that to just regular